Hi, I'm Dee Bombani with the United States Energy Association, and I'm here today with Maria Korsnick, the incoming president and CEO of the Nuclear Energy Institute. NEI is a member of USEA and represents the commercial nuclear industry across 17 countries. Maria, it's such a pleasure to be here with you today.
Great, thanks. Glad to be here.
So it is wonderful that you're the incoming president and CEO of NEI, but it seems especially remarkable that you're at the helm of an industry that has long been dominated by men in a field that typically doesn't attract women and girls. Do you agree?
Well, I guess that's the case. Obviously, I studied nuclear engineering many years ago, and so I feel like I've been a part of this industry and have been for over 30 years. But it is not necessarily an industry that attracts too many women, and hopefully by the example that I'm setting, many can realize that this is something that they too can achieve.
Tell me about how you got into this industry and how you felt when you first received this great offer.
Oh, thanks. Well, I always enjoyed math and science. I studied nuclear engineering in college, and I went to work at a plant just as soon as I graduated from college, and that was over 30 years ago now. I've really enjoyed the time as an engineer, then as an operator, worked myself into management. I really appreciate the safety culture, the high standards, what a workforce at a nuclear plant is all about. And it's from that I have the passion for this industry. I appreciate the work that they do, and I appreciate the good value that we bring to the market.
Now tell me about some of the challenges your industry is facing, and why are you so optimistic about the technology?
Yeah, and we have some pretty significant challenges, I'll be honest. And so one of the challenges is the low cost of natural gas right now. And as a result, that's put quite a bit of pressure in the marketplace. And then part of our challenge is that some of the things that nuclear brings to the market are not sufficiently valued. So one example that I'll give you, and perhaps you remember the polar vortex of just a few years ago, but at that time there was many plants that were not able to operate, and some, for example, some of the gas plants, because that gas was needed for home heating. And as a result of the home heating need in that polar vortex, it wasn't available for these gas plants to run. At a nuclear plant, you're not waiting on a delivery. You know, I don't need a truck of something. I don't need a train load of something. We call that fuel firmness. That fuel that you need is built in the core, and you're good for 18 months or 24 months, depending on what fuel cycle that you're on. And that is a real value that we bring to the marketplace. That's just one example of something that's not fully valued in what it is that we offer.
That is wonderful, and it seems like you bring a special skill set to this role. You've come up through the ranks. Talk to me about what special skill set you bring to this role, incoming role as President and CEO.
Yeah, thanks. I have a very inclusive leadership style, so I like to involve people in the decisions that we make. I think that'll play very well as I have very many members, some with very different varying views. And so to get everybody involved in the decisions I think is helpful. But I think mostly what I bring, again, is just a real passion for what nuclear brings. I'm the mother of 2 kids. I want an environment as we go forward that's safe and clean, and nuclear adds to that. And so that clean air is something that I think we all should value, and I think the fact that nuclear plays into that is something that I need to make sure is better understood.
What inspires you?
Oh, what inspires me? Well, I like to do things that as I look ahead will leave a very positive legacy. Nuclear and how kind it is to the environment and how good it is, well-paying jobs, etc. It's good for the United States, it's good for America, it's good for our critical energy infrastructure. I want us to be not only a leader in the United States, I want us to set the tone for the world and bring nuclear worldwide.
Tell me about why women and girls are reticent to join the technical fields, and what can we do to encourage them?
Geez, I think it starts actually when they're young. I think some people either get a good feeling about math and science or not so much. So I would, in fact, I encourage both of my children, I have a girl and a boy, both of my children very much to embrace the math and the sciences, really as you can just sort of solve it like a puzzle. and not to be afraid of it. And I think if you have that kind of a view where it's a curiosity and you want to learn about it and you want to investigate it, it opens so many doors. It opens so many doors. So I think it starts at grade school level, really encouraging that intellectual curiosity. And I'd love to be a help to making that happen.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Maria. It's been such a pleasure, and we look forward to working together.
Great, thanks.
Thank you.
Look forward to it as well.
Thank you.